ain't my first time at the rodeo.
With the classic shits, niggas sending classic hits. Automatic clips, niggas spit extravagant. With the classic shits, sending classic hits. We talking classic, bitch. Keep speaking out your ass, make you a classic archive. In between the hedges, not Atlanta, we reside. You know what it do, lil' bitch. Glad and Jessica can move quick. Red rum for freedom, 316, give a fuck, I don't zone shit. Since you talking zones, bitch, got zones of our own, bitch. Nelly be Bethlehem, bitch. Home to get your dome split. Bodies on 106, where they fillet, lay on your shit. Then ship the package to Stonehenge. Out in the morning, rolling rich.
Traveling goblet
Rolls and shit, it pop for the dough and pour a few homes, made you a new tele. Go Channel 5 News, snooping for clues when the rocks rain out in it, bitch. Gladiator the paper, no valley to wait up. Get to the bag and burn it, cause no, we never not able to know you that way, bro. You hear what I say, bro? Start up Bama's, Spring Valley where they spray the man up. Tallahassee stay with them hammers. Them gonna make souls stand up. Uptown gon' stack them bands up. The block too hot for them ducks. Come around and playing Santa. River them tough in Savannah, in Savannah. Yeah. With the classic shits, niggas sending classic hits.
Life, good spirits to you all out there in this divinely given moment in time. It's your girl, London Taj, and you are tuned into another episode of Classic Conversations. I need you all to join me in welcoming a very too hot guest. Everybody, please join me in welcoming Molly Too Hot.
Hey.
Molly Too Hot is a hot tamale.
What the fuck going on, gang in this bitch? You feel me? Shout out to all the artists in the building.
Thank you so much for coming out and having a classic conversation today. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yes.
Woo! Pussy power in the bed.
Going the fuck down. I keep that pee. Y'all know what the fuck it is. Molly. I ain't gotta say no more.
We're gonna go ahead and get it started. So, what were some of the genres of music you recall listening to frequently as a young person? And I'm talking about before middle school, like super young.
I had a variety of music in my household. Music was all that we had. We didn't have no internet. We had the boombox. You know what I'm saying? We had the cassette player. I'm the only girl out of 5 brothers.
What?
Yes. So I had everything from, Scarface to Too Short. My dad is a Too Short lover. My mom is that computer love and that.
Okay, Zapp and Roger?
Yeah, so I got all the melodies of it. And so when it came to picking my own, I was all around, TLC, Aaliyah,
Aaliyah.
Monica, Brandy. But when it came to rap, Method Man.
Method Man?
Yes.
That's a classic conversation first.
Oh my God, like his lyrics, I'm all that I need. I'll be there for you. If you keep it real with me, I keep it real with you. Hey, that shit. I gotta love Jones for your body and your skin tone. That's when I was feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? That's when I realized. And shout out to my family, shout out to my mom and my dad and my brothers, them, growing up being a dark-skinned girl, in that era was kind of like, it was hard. It
was hard. And people don't like to talk about that, or they try to downplay it, act like it didn't exist. But girl,
come on.
Girl.
Where was they at?
Where were
they now, though?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the time that I was embracing. So when Method Man dropped that, I was like, he talking about me. This skin tone is everything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I kept him on repeat. You know what I mean? DMX. RIP to DMX. I kept him on repeat. You know what I mean? A couple more that I grew up on, like as far as singers, Tevin Campbell, Bobby Brown, my prerogative.
I love me some Bobby Brown, y'all.
Yeah, for the people, you feel me? My love is the found baby. Growing up, me and my girls had a little group like that, and so we did talent shows and stuff. I've always been in talent shows. So yeah, them was some of my top people in groups.
So where are you from originally?
I am originally from the 616 Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Shout out to the 616, baby. Real classic shit in the 616.
They know what's going on. They popping. They love me. You feel me?
Were there any local artists that you were listening to early on?
There were always ciphers.
Really?
Always ciphers. Nobody really went into action on it. You know what I mean? But we always stood on the corner. We always did ciphers. They was doing dice battles. They'd be rapping. It'd be a lot of things going on, like in the hood, on the block. Like you had the dice game, you had the cipher game, you had guys over there boxing in the gloves. You had the gang OGs sitting back watching everything. You know what I mean? So it was real love growing up.
I'm glad you said something about that because I feel like that's something that's missing. We don't see a lot of like ciphers and just people hit the street and just like listen. We just finna battle this out lyrically right here in front of everybody, anybody who will listen.
Oh my God!
Like that's
was the
missing.
days. Them was the days.
They need to come back.
They do, and when I look now, it's kind of like everybody need a strap to go everywhere, even if you go into your own hood.
Damn, I forgot.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. So it's just like if you back in the day, if you knew you was in your hood, you weren't worried about nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to come to ask yourself, do I got this for them or for them? Or for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's like that, then you need to change what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the education part of that came where I had an older cousin, and he just kept me, focused in school. He would give me money for my report card. You know what I'm saying? So that kept me, wanting to go to school. And so I always wrote, Taj, I'm talking about, I had a notebook full of raps. My brother, my oldest brother ended up going to prison, and we would pen pal back and forth raps.
Really?
Yeah. And when he got out, he was like, where them raps at? And so I never ever got in a booth. Never got in a booth. I never ever recorded it myself. I grew up, I was born in 84. You hear me? Like that shit.
Shout out to the 80s.
You feel me? I'm a real 80s baby.
I feel like the 80s some of the trillest in it.
It's some of the trillest in it. We the last of a dying breed.
The last, because the 80s babies remember what life was like before all the technology took.
And we could survive without this shit.
And we saw it come in and just develop with it. So I feel like it ain't nobody touching that.
Ain't nobody touching that. Ain't nobody touching that. And I'm standing with you on that. On all 10 toes. You feel me? We got money on that. I'm just saying.
Like, what artists like inspired you musically? Like anybody that you mentioned who just said once you heard them, you said, you know what? This one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to do this.
I cannot say that I have.
Oh, it was just something naturally within.
My brother, he was like, when he got out, he was like, I wrote the rap up and stuff. And that's my song, Hood Love Affair. The first song that I ever dropped. People thought that I wrote that, but I wrote that when I was 16.
What?
Yeah. What? Shit is tight for a chick coming up in the street. I got mad beef. Niggas ain't the only one who pack heat. I keep them on file. Hold shit down with no smile. It's nightshade style, baby. Ask your lady, I be making that cream with the butter bean, blowing the steam, and your face blow up the whole place. I told Razor Blades to fuck your face up. These scars, even makeup can cover up. Bitch, what? I got the 4-5 in the clip, and when she spit, I'm laughing at you, letting loose the whole clip. I need weed, green trees, make me weak in the knees. Step back, kid, while I get my grind on, get my shine on. Niggas get high on. This chocolate touch is just too much. Y'all niggas spending they bucks like what, and I ain't giving shit up.
And this came out at 16.
I was like, yeah, exactly. But my brother, now you got to think about it. My brothers is some bosses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them lyrics is hard.
In the lyrics, I had to let him know that I was a young lady. Now, when you left me, I was a girl. Yeah. I was a baby.
Yeah.
I had to let him know how I felt now, what I'm doing now. I didn't want him you know what I'm saying? Like I had to let him know, like I've been holding it down in the streets. I ain't no hoe. I ain't fuck none of these niggas. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm out here getting my bag. I'm still in school. I do smoke weed. Don't kill me about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what my lyrics was meant. And when he heard that, he was just like, put it on wax. And put it on wax. He said, you got the voice. He said, you got the spirit, the talent. Go do it. And to this very day, like he still be like, do that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit is
Shout out to God Allah.
Run that shit now. You know
I'm trying to tell you. That's that hood love affair. You feel me?
Hood love affair.
Yeah, and I did a feature.
Do your research on that, y'all.
Go do it. I did a feature actually. After I dropped it, so many people heard it. Slick Maja.
Really?
Yes, he on there. He shout out to Slick Maja and Cheesy Scott. I got 2 people on that single, and it was like my first features outside of. Soon as I dropped some, people was like, "Oh, let me get on that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
Because that shit coming hard.
Yeah.
Fox and Brown and the rest of them shit gotta watch the fuck out.
I'm trying to tell you, if I'd have did it in my era, I'd have been straight. You know what I mean? So
So what made you become like comfortable enough to like start sharing your talents and your lyrics with people outside of your family?
Mm,
Cause that right there is something hard to do, especially coming
it
through the
is.
'80s and then being a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like it's a lot of
it is.
judgment out there.
It is. I'm gonna say shout out to my mama, Lisa Cooley. She raised me to always open my mouth, and shout out to my dad because he showed me how to say it. If that makes sense.
You know what? That right there, that's a major key alert because I feel like a lot of us, especially I'm from the South, so it's almost opposite where like the people who are, helping you grow really want to keep you tame.
Yes.
They don't encourage you to speak your
Oh,
mind or
oh,
encourage you to communicate certain things.
yes.
Everything is play it safe.
Totally agree.
You got something completely different coming
Yes,
from your
I
household,
did.
and that's classic.
It is, and it was weird. And when I look back on it, it's classic. But when it was happening, it was weird. It was like, wow, like did my mom just really say this to me? You know what I'm saying? Like she never held back to me, but she always let me know that only reason why I'm telling you this is because you need to know.
I
It's
feel
gonna
like
help you
more
some. It's
people
gonna
of
help
color
you.
need to do that with their kids.
They're scared to.
Communicate.
They're scared to.
Why?
I wrote a book. Like I say, when I dropped that song, I published a book. It's called Hood Love Affair. That's everywhere.
Hood love affair everywhere.
Yeah, it's under Alicia Trotter though, because at this time I was not Molly Too Hot. As you can hear in that rap, I was Nightshade.
Nightshade.
Yeah, I was Nightshade.
I like that name too,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I love it. I was gonna bring it back, and I asked my brother, I'm like, "What you think about bringing that back?" He was like, "Nah, come up with something else." Because I always been Molly. I got that name when I was 2 years old. Shout out to my auntie Norma. Uh, I used to clean up. She used to clean up houses and stuff, and my mama dropped me off over there while she go to work. And I'm talking about I was the first kid in my neighborhood with the kitchen set, the vacuum.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to tell you, like I was. What area I want to tell them out? No, I don't need no help
I
cleaning
know.
up. You know, I developed OCD at a young age. You feel me? Hold on, let me move this. There's something back there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So shout out to my mom and dad. Like they really guided me on how to say things and don't hold back. And I think that's something that I carried with me my whole life, like through elementary, through high school, through college. You know what I'm saying? Like as a woman, I carried that with me everywhere, and I'm thankful for that.
You just took the next question from me because I wanted to know like where did the origins of your name come from? But let's go back to the first name, Nightshade.
Yes.
Where did that come from?
Again, that was a time where I understood I had accomplished and overcome the bullying. I was the only dark skinned girl in class.
That
You
right
know what
there,
I'm saying?
hell, ain't
I
it?
was already the only girl at home. So I was a tomboy. People actually thought that I was gonna grow up liking girls.
Really?
Yeah, I'm talking about people like my homegirls, people used to be like, y'all just friends, like we was tight like that. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I used to jump off roofs, climb
I was
trees.
talking
You know
about
what
it.
I'm saying? Like
What?
what? I had
That
to
was
do
a
girl
good life,
stuff.
though.
Yeah, I had to do boy stuff, but I still had the girl side. I still had dolls and stuff. My mama still bought me, stuff. So I still learned the girl side of it. But the most part, I was outside playing football, not on no grass, on the pavement, on concrete with my brother shooting hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't just the referee. You know what I'm saying? I had to, when they tap out, I was going in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You
it was
had
it
to.
was
With
that.
that many
And
brothers at
so
home, I can only imagine. I got two brothers, but
that part, it
having
was,
three extra ones on top of that, what?
and I'm the dark skinned one of all my brothers.
Really?
Yeah, so nightshade was something that I embraced, like to let people know, like this a nightshade.
I love that. Like
Yeah.
that's something you might consider like doing like a project that's named
I
that.
would,
Like
I
not,
would, I
you know what I'm
would
saying?
definitely love to do that and give a shout out to Nightshade because she brought me a long way. For
That's
real,
what's
for real,
up.
for real.
So what was it like as you actually started jumping in the game and you're putting yourself out there and you're grinding,
Mm,
you're gaining experiences? What did it take for you to be able to gain access to like equipment,
mm,
the studio, places to perform? I know you said you did the talent shows, which is
yes,
big.
yes.
But what was that like?
My first time like getting that crowd reaction. Shout out to Cash Money. Shout out to
Cash money?
Birdman. Yeah, they came to Grand Rapids, and
I was a hell of a fucking dancer at this time. I wasn't even rapping. I like push raps. I always wrote, but the talent shows were dancing. So me and my girls would put together routines and we would go out there. And so I ended up getting in trouble this weekend before they came and I wasn't supposed to go. My dad was like, no, you ain't going. I was 16. Matter of fact, I was 15 going on 16. So to go to a concert at that age is big anyway, but not back then. Nowadays,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like kids, like I'm going to the concert, but back then it was a big deal.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? So, I ended up, Mom, can I please go after you went to work? My mom was soft like that. Like, I know this her shit. She want to go. And my little brother, like, I'm going to. I'm like, you ain't old enough. Shout out to A Money. You feel me? And he followed me everywhere from that moment on. Like, I got him in there. I snuck him in the fucking concert. But I won against 13 girls. I got up there. I was way up, Taj. Mind you, I'm 16, 15, 16. And my ticket that I bought is way up in the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I'm hopping.
I know that's right.
Hopping all the way down. Now I was bad as hell. You feel me? I hit some major licks for this concert.
For real?
You feel me? Hell yeah. I caught what? Me and my girls, went up to Big Rapids. We hit a lick. We stole some shit, went and swiped some shit. Nigga, what? We had Guess Jean outfits on. I bought my little brother one, nigga. You going with me? You gotta be fresh too.
Exactly.
I went and opened up the back door, let them in and shit. They jumped in. He see me when I said, man, don't come around me, man. We in here. Don't come by me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit, he seen me jumping down. He started jumping down too. And when we got down there, they was like calling some girls up on stage, telling them, "Come show your pubic hairs. Who got the straightest? Promise the guy who got the straightest pubic hairs. It's girls that got up there pulling their shit down, showing. A girl won $500. I ain't one going up there for that. You feel me? So the next thing they called people up there was to back that ass up to the back that ass up song.
Ooh, and that was hot.
They was it's still hot to this day. They was like, we need a project, bitch. I'm talking about they called 12 girls up there. I had on a white tank top up and a jean Guess jacket with the pants. I bent down and I took off my shirt. And then I swung that motherfucker in the air. Back then, towels in the back pocket was the shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they all had their towels up on stage. Juvie, Manny Fresh, they were swinging them motherfuckers. And he was like, we need one more girl. I took that motherfucker off and I was swinging that motherfucker. My homegirl was like, shout out to Snook, stood up on her neck. And got up there like, hey, they picked me. Boom, I got up there. I'm talking about I won against 12 other females.
Shit take big balls.
Oh my God.
At that age?
At that age, but I didn't know no better. Like, I was supposed to go backstage, Taj. I didn't go backstage. I jumped off. I was a kid. I didn't fucking know I was supposed to go backstage and get autographs. I don't know where the fuck I've been.
That's what I'm saying.
Because nigga, I've probably been somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You feel me? They just had the pubic hair showing. I'm just saying. But you feel me? I jumped off and he gave me $100 bill. I still got the $100 bill to this day.
For real?
Still got the $100 and a big ass dildo. A dildo. A big ass. I'm talking about as I was on stage, that bitch was pumping up. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I never knew what the fuck that shit was. When they pumped it up, everybody was like, oh! It was a big ass red dildo.
Oh my God.
I'm not fucking joking. I'm talking about, I can't take that home.
Right?
So I jumped the fuck off stage like, what? So I jumped off the stage and shit. As soon as I see it in the crowd, I see my brother. That nigga like, yeah, you killed it. I thought I was in trouble like a motherfucker. So they pushed me back like, get your ass on back here. You feel me? Like, your ass ain't going nowhere. You feel me? Like, my brothers, they rode in groups, so it's like 16, 17 of them throwing me over their shoulders to the back like, yeah, you did that shit. So they looking for rappers now. Do you know my little motherfucking brother got up on stage?
For real?
Girl, I turned back around once I got where I was at. That nigga was on stage and we dressed alike. We both had on the black Guess jean denim outfit. That nigga got on fucking stage and won the rap battle.
What? Now that's dope.
I said
so y'all just came in there and dominated early.
I don't even know, like, when I think about this shit, I'm like, wow, right? So
that shit is classic.
He did just like I did. When he won, he got his little money and he jumped off the stage. Now, the next day, they looking for me on the radio, Taj. I'm talking about my dad. Oh my God.
Oh my
I got my
God.
ass beat.
But I bet because you wasn't even supposed to be there.
Him and my mama got into it. He like, you let her go. That's what I'm talking about. We can't even agree on what I put him on punishment. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm talking about my friends throwing notes through the window. Like, bitch, you on the radio. They looking for you. I'm talking about they like, where the project bitch at that one
No,
last night?
not
They
the
calling me a
project.
bitch on the radio.
Oh no, and I
You
know
feel me?
Daddy was not
What?
trying to
I
hear
got
that
uncles. My
shit.
mama got 4 brothers. You hear me? Like the girls is outran in our family. So I'm in my room like, oh my God, I'm about to get in trouble. I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Dog, I just shut everything down because I knew I wasn't nothing I could do. I couldn't go outside for like a week.
It's a good thing you ain't try to go out the window because that's something I
I
probably
did
would have
though.
did.
I did. This is like after the week. But my mama was down there at the motherfucking bottom waiting on me. I climbed right back up
Oh
that
no.
motherfucker. And when I went up in my room, she was right back in there waiting on me. Like, no, me and your dad ain't getting it too. No, no, no. You feel me? Ain't going
But
down
that's
like
a
that.
good thing though to
It
have
is.
parents that actually care because when you're young, it's a lot going on
Yeah.
with you, and we don't
And
really
she told me, she said, I knew you was gonna do that. I did it. Like my mama wasn't afraid to tell me what
exactly
she
keep it
did.
real
Yeah,
because they be trying to act
she like
holier than thou sometimes.
I know
Like
how I
parents
know
and
what you
stuff.
finna do because I did it already. That's
Hmm.
how I know what you finna do. Now I don't know how it's gonna turn out for you,
Yeah.
but I'm letting you know. Tried that already.
Classic. So, at what point did you actually record your first full body of it?
2017, I recorded Hood Love Affair. Actually, I recorded the audio book to Hood Love Affair, and I was looking for a voice while I wrote the book first, and then I said, damn, physical copies is going out at that time. So I did, damn, everybody listening to audio book. I'm like looking on there for a voice and shit. Everybody, she went to the store, all these British ass
Yeah.
accents and shit. I'm like, oh man, hell no. And my homeboy Young Wayne, he was down here, and I said, man, I need your help on the project. I don't know if you ever did this before, because he records music for guys. He said, I don't know if you ever did this before, but I really love for you. I had a beat already in mind. I bought the beat. I said, I want to put my voice over this beat. So in my audio book, not only am I narrating the story, but you hear the
I got to get
oh,
that. I'm
I'm talking
sorry,
about
because
that
I love
motherfucker
audiobooks still
cold.
to this day.
It's cold. You hear me? And that was the first time that I ever heard myself. That's me? He's like, yeah, that's you. I said, damn, I want to do a soundtrack. Immediately, I went to go get my notebook. Now, mind you, my notebook fucked up. I done had this notebook for years. You feel me? So the words is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm up in that bitch trying to remaster that motherfucker together. And that's what I remembered the rap, and I wrote the Hood Love Affair song. And then I dropped that. And when they heard it, they was like, let me get on that. So then I dropped the beat.
What was some of the producers? You said who was producing that?
Young Wayne 616. Shout out to Young Wayne. He go by Grease in the Paint now.
Grease in the
Oh
paint.
man, he fired. He's still doing his thing. Shout out to him. He did me some beats. He do beats as well. They ain't been. I ain't think that he ain't been down here in a long time, but he stayed down here with me for 90 days on that project.
So 2017, you had been doing this like just leisurely for a long time before then. What was it that I guess was there anything holding you up or holding you back from taking that step and recording?
Um, yeah, when you at home, things get busy.
Yeah, you're
Life
right.
already be life for your own self. So to have your mom, your dad, your brothers, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, um, your life is really not yours. Like you
Right.
really just living to help somebody else get through theirs. And so
Mm.
that's why I couldn't
Oh,
complete anything. I had Hood Love Affair wrote for almost 4 years. When I moved to Georgia, it was 90 days after I moved here, I published my first book. Then I opened up my own distribution because I said, okay, well, you publishing books. Why not get a distribution label? And
mm-hmm.
so me and my ex-husband, we purchased Family Fortune Entertainment. I released all that under there. And so this what happened. So after I recorded that, I said, okay, well, I'm gonna get 2 artists. Went back home. I got a few artists, Slick Maja, ended up signing with Family Fortune, Prince of the City. Boom, I'm pushing them, I'm managing them, I'm booking shows for them. I'm talking about they was doing their thing. And we worked up to throwing concerts and stuff like that. But when you're young as an artist,
Mm-hmm.
you still moving around in the streets, and you
Yeah.
see how they getting caught with guns, they catching artists with drugs, drunk
Yeah.
driving, and so forth like that. And some of those things happen to our artists at a bad time where we had already put money in, and we kind of like, money will make you fall out about things.
Yeah, it will.
You know, everybody's still expecting to get paid regardless of what happened.
Regardless.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, and that's in a business or on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't matter. Plug give you some shit, they want their money. I don't give a fuck about it got lost or you had to flush it. None of that shit. They don't. Your mama smoked it all, son stole it. They still want their money. You know what I'm
What
saying?
ended up bringing you all down here to Georgia? That seemed like a long distance.
Okay, so since I turned 21, every year I make it a business of mine on New Year's to go to Miami. And so at my 21st birthday, I flew there. My 22nd birthday, flew there. My 23rd birthday, I said I wanted to do a road trip. So me and my girls and stuff, we, loaded up and we drove from Michigan to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister-in-law stayed here.
Oh, okay.
And we ended up getting tired, man. I'm talking about we were smoking so many blunts. We thought we was going to be,
How many hours is that?
12. It ain't bad. I do 12 shifts. I do 12-hour shifts at work sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really bad, especially if you got people that's with you that's staying up. You know what I'm trying to say? But this is our first time driving. So boom, we get to Kentucky. We like, damn, we tired as hell. We like, we gonna push it. So I end up hitting my sister-in-law. She stayed here in Athens. She been here already 8 years.
Oh,
And so she's
dope.
like, yo, come on, stop through this motherfucker. You feel me? Girl, I'm talking about we stopped through here. We had a ball. We woke up the next day and left. And so I always remembered that she lived here. So I'm flying again now. I ain't like that drive. I'm flying. So one year, me and my ex-husband, I got married in 2010. And so me and my ex-husband, that's 24, right? I got married at 24. So 24, we come down here driving. Get tired. Stop here in Athens. I'm talking about beautiful. We coming back here. So when we get back home to my Michigan, we came here in April. And we was like, we're coming to visit here. Not going to Miami. This after Miami. So January and April, we came back here. It was raining. We brought the kids. I seen a big ass rainbow. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I ain't seen rainbows in a long time in Michigan. So I seen this big ass rainbow. It was raining out there. The kids like, Mom, can we go outside and play in the rain? Everybody looking like, hell yeah, we went out there and played in the rain, our whole family. So Georgia people looking at us like, these motherfuckers crazy as fuck. I'm talking about we looking at the neighbors looking at us like, where the fuck these motherfuckers from? Now, we drove my truck. I had salt, big ass bags of salt.
Yeah,
that
because
gone.
the snow and stuff.
So while we here, they had like this slick freeze on the driveways a little bit after April, where it was like cold, but the driveways, I'm talking about they was buying salt from me.
Yeah.
I said, damn.
We ain't used to that shit.
I'm talking about, hey, after the word got around, a dude came, he said, man, let me buy every bag of salt that you got on there. I had like 4 bags of salt because it was just like, I had a Suburban, so it really kept my truck from wagging and shit. You know what I'm saying? I could do my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, I sold them bags. He gave me like $450 for them bags. And I was like, this is a hell of a fucking town to live in, dog.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to taking bottles to the store. Like, we got hell of a hustles at home.
Yeah.
But that was like, damn, it's something that they don't got. And so we ended up moving here.
I think that's beautiful though, just to hear like what it's like for someone who's not from here and how you view it when you're first coming here. That right there.
We went downtown St. Patty's Day. Oh my God.
You need to go to Savannah, Georgia.
I went there.
Okay.
I went there.
Yeah.
I went there and for Orange Crush. They took.
Oh yeah.
What?
Okay.
That's why I'm here. It's just surrounded by things to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't got to go far. Savannah ain't number 4 hours, 3 hours for me because I'm pushing it.
Exactly. Yeah, I used to
what
live
they
down
talking
there for
about.
10 years.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to live down there for 10 years, and yeah, I used to be pushing it too.
Oh my God.
Like,
My
some days
sister
I
met
go
a
down
cop
there,
down
come
there.
back, go down. Like it used to be just crazy.
I love it. Like everybody's so nice. Everybody was so nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even the cops. Like, and I tell people here, like, yeah, that's my friend. They be looking like, what?
So when did you like book your first official performance?
It was okay. So FFE crashed, and then I was like, I was looking at my funds and shit. I'm like, damn, I did all that for them, man.
Because I know they had to
I
be
could have did,
disappointed.
man. I was like, I could have did that for me, man. That's what I was looking at when I'm
Yeah.
doing my taxes and shit. I'm doing the write-offs because at this time I have to write off the video shoots, the clothes, all that shit. I'm like, damn, man, I could have been doing that for me, pushing myself. Everybody that left me, I'm broke. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, damn, what I'm gonna
Damn.
do? So, fish and grits. Shout out to Bernard, Southern Culture.
Right now,
I
Bernard.
went, yeah, I went to his bar and his restaurant, and Mocha and Noah was in there.
Okay.
And they
Shout
was
out to
like,
Mocha and
yeah,
Noah.
they was like, hey, they welcomed me in and shit. I'm like, they like, uh, we started doing sign ups for performing. Now, mind you, I only had Hood Love Affair, but I didn't have just me. I had the feature.
Yeah.
So I said, damn, do I perform this song? And I got other people on there. Do you know who walked in the door? Slick Mija walked in the motherfucking door. All I needed was one
Won't he
person.
do it? Won't he do
I'm
it?
talking about what? And nobody had seen him perform in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like looking at me like, you got a song with him? Like, what? When did you do that? Like, they were shocked because they like, when did you do this song with him? And I'm like, this is 2018 now. That was in 2016. So it wasn't number God that he walked through the door and I killed it. I killed it that night. And from there on, shout out to T Roy 3 Millie and Tat, they were very supportive. It was like, man, don't stop.
I feel like that's just so classic that you were just embraced like that.
I did.
Like that. That's amazing.
It was the love.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like I felt welcome. Like then nobody like where you from or you gotta have such and such or a criteria or nothing. It was
That is so dope to
about
hear, and
niggas
I
was
would
so
love for
fucking
them to do that with their own native artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. We need to put that out there.
Yeah. And I get that a lot.
It's
I
crazy.
get
That's
that a
why
lot.
I'm hearing this, and I'm like, you talking about the same
I promise you. Listen, I get that a lot. Everybody asks me like, why they fuck with you like that? Like, how do you like? They try not to be on a envy or a jealous type of wave, but they want to they fuck with you more than they fuck with me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like looking at them like, damn, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
I don't know what it is. I think it's just like a mentality thing. I don't know what it is about.
And you know what I find weird here? That and I'm blessed, but I find it that, and I just did an interview with Nomi, and I'm interviewing you next. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? ALWAYZ podcast. I'm coming for everybody that came for me. You feel me? But I noticed that people that do these things aren't even from here, Taj. So how do you expect the natives? You know what I'm trying to say? Shout out to Mocha and Noah. They're from Florida. You know what I'm trying to say? Bernard, he a real thoroughbred.
Yeah.
So he had something. And we waiting for you to come back.
Come on back.
You know what I'm saying? He said he was coming back. Pharaoh God.
Yeah.
Scotty, come on. You feel me? Like, so he said he coming back and I'm preparing everybody for that. And we are preparing everybody for that. You know what I'm trying to say? So, and I think that a lot of Athens artists, they gotta take themselves serious too.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Right
so
there.
you
That's
can
a
name.
whole nother interview.
I'm just saying. We're putting it out
you
there.
said some shit then.
If you want it, you gotta act like it. You gotta move like it. You gotta talk like it. You gotta live like it. Not just when you want to. Oh, I feel like this today.
But I think it's really, really inspiring seeing artists like you who can come in and kind of like show what that looks like. Because maybe these artists do want it, but don't really know how to show that they want it. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
So seeing this other movement that's going on, promotion from people that are not natively, that are not natives, can help say, okay, here's a picture of what motion looks like.
There you go.
It's
there
not
you go.
whatever you think you got going on.
And everything that I'm doing is my picture. I picture this shit. I dream it. You know what I'm trying to say? I write it down. You know what I mean? And I noticed that I'm different from a lot of artists.
So you manifest a lot.
I do. And I talk. I speak it.
Communication.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared to talk to nobody. I'm talking about if I gotta even know you and I'm gonna speak to you.
See, communication is key, and I feel like we just need more of that, and we need to
And
be
most
okay
are
with
scared. They
communicating.
scared
Yeah.
to talk. They go in these places and they do their showcase and do their little shit and they out the door. You gotta
Yeah.
go and network. You gotta go and tag the DJ. You gotta go and talk to Taj.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I wouldn't know you today if I didn't talk to you.
True.
We've been in several spots together and I didn't even know who she was. I'm like, when I got, like, wait a minute, hold on. You've been in too many places. That's been you. You know what I'm trying to say? But God worked in mysterious ways. He makes sure that timing is great.
Yeah.
Especially for me, because I manifested. I'll be like, okay, I'm ready for this. Okay, I'm ready for that. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for that.
Have you ever felt like anybody tried to block any people or establishments
course.
tried to like
Of
block your
course.
motion or your success?
Before I answer that, I want to give a shout out to Trinaya Bullard. She hit me up. She used the rap. And she said, I just want to congratulate you for doing something that I couldn't do. She said, I'm from Athens. She from Athens. I'm 100%. She fired. She said, I want to congratulate you because you got 100% talent and you got 100% effort. I see you keep going. So those are things that keep me going when people like that reach out because you think that everything going to be negative that come to you. But God will send those positive people if you ask him to. You know what I'm saying? And so he sent her to tell me that. But on the blockage, I'm real big on energy, and I
love
I'm
your
able
energy
to,
too, by the way.
Taj, I use that.
Absolutely love your
I
energy.
do. Thank you, and I appreciate it, and I get that a lot. But it's so good that I can feel when something's so bad, if that makes sense. And then I have to think about what it is that's bad, and then I make a plan to get out of it. I make a plan to evacuate myself from it.
Major key.
They don't even see it coming.
Classic.
And I never ever expose it. They think that they the reason why I ain't fucking with them no more. That's how I have to make it feel to them so I can still speak to them the next day. Because if you do it, then a person got a reason. But if they do it, they looking at you to be upset. And if I ain't upset, then we can still say hi, right?
Exactly.
It's a mind game when it comes to energy and receiving it from people that don't have your energy, Taj. If they don't got your energy, don't mean that you can't deal with them. It's chess, not checkers with them.
You hitting them with some shit.
I'm talking about play the board game with them. Because they think they winning at all times. But if you let them think they winning, you won already. I feel like I'm in church. You know what I'm trying to say? And so that's how I network with them people that try to block. And I've noticed that. So when I notice it, I'll be like, I put my little pieces in order and I let them fall. I make sure, not let them fall, I make sure that they fall on my time. And it's kind of like putting it there and then waiting for you to walk on that X type shit.
Oh my God.
And they don't even know that they did that because I'm older, I'm wiser. You know what I'm saying? Like reading and research, you go a long way when you in touch with yourself. And a lot of these people ain't in touch with themselves, so they just reach out into the world like they just got arms grabbing on people.
Oh my God.
They don't even know who they grabbing. You know what I'm saying? So they grab me and they think they got a hold of me. And when I realize that it's a bad energy, I slowly, like, I got a snake at home. That motherfucker grip my motherfucking arm so tight. But guess what? I'm able to, if I loosen up, she loosen up.
What songs have you recorded where you feel like, okay, if somebody hear this, that's it. I'm out. I'm taking off.
Every single one of them.
Every single one of them.
Every single one of my songs. Anything that I'm on. If a person that got an ear for music, not even music, got an ear for lyrics. Female lyrics. We're going to get to that. But yeah, female lyrics. They'll know that this shit is forever. They would know that it's experience, it's love, it's fight, it's honor in them words.
Oh my God, classic. Well, my cameraman is telling me we got to wrap this up. So are there any projects or any events or something you got coming up that our viewers can be on the lookout for?
So much. So May 25th, we got the Queens United coming. You feel me? I got 17 female artists. It's going the fuck down. We got Taj in the motherfucking building. You feel me? Y'all men, please pop out. If y'all want to see some talent, if y'all want to see Athens artists exposed, females, I'm finna bring it to
And
you.
you know you want to be where all the women at.
I
So
hope you
bring
want to
your
be.
ass.
I hope you want to be there.
You know
feel
you
me? If
wanna
I don't
see
see you
this
there, I'm gonna
ass
think
and
it's a
these
problem.
titties and all
If I
this
don't see you
shit.
there, I'm gonna think it's a problem because these women. I'm talking about. You better see what I got on. Nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? We
Ooh.
coming like that. You
What
feel
are
me?
some of like the last words you would like to leave our viewers with?
Shout out to P.O. the Priceless One. Y'all heard that shit she was playing in the beginning? I've never ever had somebody write anything for me. Everything you ever heard from me, I spit it and I wrote it myself. I let P.O. came to me and he asked me to do this, and I felt blessed to have somebody say, I think that you can deliver this. That shit that I said on there, I'm talking about.
A man's fantasy. P.O.
And
the
I
Priceless
delivered that
One.
shit. I'm just saying, and I delivered that shit with grace and honor in these lyrics. You hear me?
Shout out
You
to
feel me?
P.O.
Shout out to
the
P.O.
Priceless
Y'all look out
One.
for that project. Shout out to Noni 1HD. I just did a feature with him. Shout out to Queen Ray. Way up in fucking Ohio, I'm dropping features. It's going down. Get with me. I can get you booked.
And shout out to Molly Too Hot. Be on the lookout for Molly Too Hot because Molly Too Hot.
It's a hot
Hot
tamale.
tamale, baby. It's your girl, Lenny Taj, and you know what I'm going to tell you, right?
Y'all know,
Remember to keep those conversations classic, baby. We out.
y'all know what she said.
Hey, I loved it. We had so much fun. Oh, my
These
God.
niggas done made me hot. These bitches done made me hot. The streets, they know that I'm hot. These niggas done made me hot. These bitches done got me hot. Hot like that motherfucking grease on the stove. I got stupid, you already know. I'm a fool with these motherfucking bows. When I cook it, they already know. When I cook it, it's already reloaded. I'm a fool with this shit, boy, it's potent. When he smoke it, it's already token. Nigga mad cause they already choking. Nigga fool, but I'm already focused. I'm a fool with this shit, I'm in motion. Get the flowing like motherfucking oceans. Get the flowing like motherfucking water. Like that shit around my motherfucking neck. I'm a fool with this.